everybody, this is Donna. Welcome to my channel, Restore Glory. Guys, thank you so much for stopping. I feel like I'm like way up in the camera. I have a new setup, so my lighting is different, my setup is different, and I need to get used to it. So just bear with me, guys. I'm still in my living room. This is not the most ideal situation, but I'm going to get through this. So anyway, enough of all of that. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and make sure that you hit the bell notification so that when I upload videos, guys, you will be notified. So thank you so much. So here's the deal. For a while, I've been seriously considering doing this. I'm going to call it a series. I don't want to make it more fancier than it is, but I've been thinking about doing this series of little short videos, and I'm going to call them Who Knew? Like, who literally knew, right? And so as a reseller over the last couple of years, there are certain things that I have found while thrifting, whether it's at the thrift store, vintage shops, flea markets, yard sales. And I have really found some really cool, amazing pieces that I really didn't think was anything, only because it just looked interesting. I picked it up, and lo and behold, when I did my final research on it, it turned out to be something. And so there have been a bunch of pieces that I've included in my haul that were in that category, if you will. But then I was talking over with my reseller friend, and I was telling her, you know what, I'm going to start doing these shorts, because I think that in me learning certain items and the value of certain items and whether or not items are collectible and highly sought after, I thought maybe what I would do is share these items with you. Sometimes there may be one, sometimes they may be more than one, but I thought I would start with this one because this really was a who knew, excuse me one second, a who knew item that I recently found. And I thought I would start with this one. So just quickly, I had gone to, I believe it was 2nd Avenue thrift store one day after work. And just because sometimes I do that, it's kind of sort of like my retail therapy. It just kind of, not that I'm looking for anything in particular. Number one, I get my exercise in because I usually walk up and down the aisles a couple of times, just kind of sort of looking and browsing. So this particular day, I did find a couple of things actually. But this particular day, they had put out most of their Halloween stuff a couple of weeks back, and I had been going periodically over the last couple of weeks, and I picked up some amazing vintage Halloween items. So for the most part, all of their Halloween stuff it's depleted, and they've moved it from one section of the store to another. So everything that's Halloween related, they're probably going to get ready to move probably the Thanksgiving and the Christmas stuff out on the shelves, which is completely fine. That's their MO. But they had a little small shelf of some Halloween stuff still available. So I'm walking by, I think I was on my way to check out, and I saw this item on the shelf, and I thought it was interesting. And not that I needed any more Halloween items, but I thought it was interesting, right? So I'm going to show it to you. Just give me one moment. I'm going to show it to you. So if you look at it, I'm not going to show you the name just yet, but I'm going to show you that it's a ceramic Halloween. I'm going to call it here's the bottom of it. I'm going to call it a tea light holder, right? So if you look at it, you can see that this thing is painted beautifully. No chips, no cracks, nothing on it. Just if you first glance looking at it, it's just probably something that anybody would pick up, whether you're a reseller or just someone who wants to decorate your home for the Halloween holiday. It's a cute little piece, right? So I'm turning it around and I'm looking at it, right? And I didn't think anything of it, but then I saw this. McCoy, what does it say? McCoy Limited O, right? So you guys see that? I'm going to stay there so you guys can see it. So at first I honestly didn't think anything of it, right? I didn't know that McCoy Pottery did ceramic pieces like this. I'm thinking McCoy did like vases, consoles, and what else? I've seen all types of McCoy pottery, but I have never seen a McCoy figurine like this, right? Or I guess, yeah, figurine like this, right? So I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was cute. I said, and I only paid $4.99, by the way. I paid $4.99 for this baby. So I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm thinking I can still get it listed in time for Halloween. And for $4.99, if I sell it between, I'm going to say $18 and $20, it'll still be a nice little profit, bread and butter type of profit. So I wasn't concerned about the $5 price. So lo and behold, when I got to my car, it was sitting in the bag on the seat. I'm going to put it down. And I decided to put it up on my window and just take a picture of it and take a picture of it and do a Google lens. So when I did a Google lens, right, a couple of things pulled up. That particular item obviously pulled up, and it was an eBay listing for that particular piece, and the listing was for $199. Yes, I repeat, $199. So of course, you know, as resellers, you know, we have to make sure that we're not looking at something that's crazy, because it could have been like a whole Halloween village for $199. But as I was scrolling through that particular listing, it was just that piece. There was no underplayed or anything like that. In that particular listing, it said rare 1960s McCoy haunted Halloween house for $199. So naturally that piqued my interest, and I want to do a little bit more further research on it. And there were a few listings just a few listings of solds. I found a listing on Poshmark that sold for $50. There was another listing on eBay that I want to say it sold sometime back in early September for $134. $134. So I think there was another one, or there were a few of them that were still listed but not sold. There was even one that was listed for $300 something. It was like $299. I'm like, okay, really? So anyway, I decided to go ahead and take my $4.99 item and be extremely excited about it, because even if I sell it for what it sold on Poshmark for $50, that's still a win for me. So again, like seriously, guys, who knew that McCoy Company did ceramic pieces like this? So if you ever see this McCoy Company, McCoy Limited logo anywhere on a ceramic piece, make sure you pick it up, because it could very well be rare. It could be very highly sought after, because this one totally is. And all it is a nondescript haunted Halloween house that is in excellent condition. No chips, no cracks, no nothing. There is some soot. Obviously somebody did burn it. As you can see, my $4.99 tag. Yeah, $4.99 tag. Somebody did burn it as a tea light. But yeah, like who knew? Who knew that McCoy did these types of items? I didn't know. So it certainly taught me something in my sourcing, into my thrifting. So if you guys see anything like a McCoy logo on something, be sure that you pick it up, right? All right, so that's it. That's my who knew for today. Like I said, I'm going to try to do these periodically, because I have found a ton of items. I'm telling you right now that I did not even know that it was something rare, something sought after, and I paid next to nothing for a particular item, and it sold for really, really good money. So hopefully you learned something from that, and I'll try to do these periodically when I find some new and interesting things. But if you have any questions about this particular item, just let me know. I'm likely going to get this thing listed. Today is Saturday. I'm likely going to get it listed probably tomorrow or Monday at the latest. And it'll be a little tight, but hopefully I'll be able to get it sold and get it shipped in time for Halloween. Right? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. As always, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Smooches.